Morning, morning. Dale, George. Long time no see. Hope everybody's well. Uh, right back. Oh, hello. Morning, Bob. I'm looking for something, as usual. Hey, run out my van real quick. Come and go, come and go, come and go. Wow, where did it go? um, well, I've been saying this year plans have not gone as planned for sure. It's been crazy. The semi-retirement plan, as of now, morning Brian, is downsizing. They call it like it's gonna be SF something fishy 2.0, or like a micro store. So going back to my old building, a mile from here, maybe not even a mile. Yeah, it's a mile. State road. So still in Brooklyn, not far away, where I've had I had the store, the retail there was there for 18 years before I moved over here. Um, so it's taken over. I'm using the small storefront, but it's actually going to be kind of a hybrid store because I was trying to start another business in there, TPS, Tactical Prep, Survive Gear and Supply, and well, a lot of things went not as planned. When Adam had to leave, medical reasons and stuff like that, it kind of threw everything in a um, different direction, I guess. I had to be in here. Usually I didn't have to be in the shop. So I just worked the hatcheries, which is roughly about 255 tanks running in the basement. And then there's some tanks. The dojo's got the 265 in the wall. The floor tank, which has got one goldfish in it. Need to put something else in there. And some other tanks in the back. The 340 with my air and stuff. A handful of tanks are running in that little storefront. So now I'm converting it. So, but my time has been limited to do work on that spot. So because of here, I have limited hours, but I have the dojo in the evening. So Monday through Thursday. Certain days during the day I have maintenance service and I'm all over the county, outside the county. I don't have a ton of maintenance counts, but like Wednesday I'm all on east side. So, and I bust my rear end to get done, to get over here to open up as soon as possible. So yeah, so a lot of things going on. Yeah. The best scenario would have been oh, I gotta get those slow size over here. I got somebody buying the slow size. They're the hatchery, young ones. Then another guy's coming in, bringing some big severums. So much going on. So the ideal scenario would have been if someone bought the business, something fishy, and the building here, all one big thing. So that would have been the dream idea, the best thing for me. And going forward, like someone kept the store, something fishy, and didn't like F it up, I guess. Keep the 34 years I've been in business going total. So, but nobody was buying. There's people wanted the store, but didn't have the money to buy the store, or most likely couldn't get financing because they probably don't have good credit or something, which is very important. And or they wanted me to to finance it, and that was not going to happen. So I've known too many people get screwed in business, in this type of business, and other businesses, and they come back to nothing. It's emptied, whatever. It's gone sideways, and the reputation's ruined, whatever. So the scenario was, my idea was, if I sold all this, somebody bought the store, the building, is I just do my maintenance a couple more years. That's getting old. My body's getting old. This tendonitis crap is just, it's killing me. I finally got a hold of my doctor. The other doctor, I really like him at Metro. I don't like the whole health industry. Anybody knows me. Insurance, all of it's bullshit. You can't see the guy. The appointments, I got an August 7 appointment that's from a cancellation. But I need like a shot, like Thursday doing maintenance. I'm dying. I can barely use my arm. It's so messed up. It's like sciatic nerve in my elbow. And I still have a little bit left in my left elbow. So I got like that on there, brace on there, rubber band. I pop in a leave. Now I'm doubling up on the leave. It's stupid. So I got another referral to another doctor, Parma. Could have did it Wednesday, but I got maintenance, and to reschedule a heavy load of maintenance, it's too hard. So now the 28th or something. So it's a little bit sooner. Anyway, But I was gonna breed fish, still breed some fish, especially for tosas, cichlids. Maybe bring in stuff once in a while because I need stuff for maintenance. And I'd sell back to the store. Whoever bought the store, I'd wholesale to the store. And that's one customer. That's all I'd have to deal with. No offense. And once a week, deliver some boxes of fish. You know, and then have my evenings off or weekends off. It would have been nice. Less stress, less bills, less, anything, everything. But unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. So the building's for sale, and it's taking longer than I want. But I think because the stupid Fed won't drop the interest rates, I think that would help big time. People are hesitant because interest rates need to go lower. That helps spur buying and real estate, definitely. Yeah. So right now the building's for sale. I did sign a new contract with the broker, another 90-day thing, or 120 days. But we did do a lease option to buy. So the idea is 1 year though. I'm not like looking long term. I don't want to be a landlord anymore really either. So I don't want no more. I'm trying to simplify my life, less stress. Had enough in my life. So someone pays the rent, a couple grand, which is actually really good for the square footage, about 2,000 square foot building, parking lot, and all the new stuff I added, electric and HVAC and everything. So, and then they pay another $1,000 on top of that, which would go toward a purchase price. So it gets them like a year going and building whatever the business may be, or maybe it's established business, I don't know. But that money can work toward the purchase price, down payment, whatever, and help in financing or moving forward. If they don't, fine, then I get $36,000. So I'm not going to be really out. Then building back for sale. So like a 1 year agreement. I do that just to maybe get a deal done. So yeah, and right now everything is taking longer. So sales, not enough. I mean, we have sales come and go. This is a slow time of the year with the summer and everything. But that's all the 125s are gone except the one I'm keeping back there. 33 gallon longs are gone except that one. So we're starting to break down 10 gallons. So 10 gallon tanks are going to be for sale. Bunch of 35 gallon cubes, 55s. There's 175 over there. There's like 5, 6, 7, 30 breeders for sale. That needs to go. The 375 gallon. These tanks up here I'm keeping, the 30 gallon breeders. They don't make those. They made them a limited run. Marineland, which I hate, but those are a great tank. They're 30 by, what were they? Are those regular 30 breeders? Oh, those are regular. Wait a minute, those are not the ones. Oh no, they are. Yeah, it is 30 inch. I'm like, well, this tank sticks out the bottom. Man, I'm losing my mind. They're 30 inch by 18 by like 13. It's a weird size. I love that tank. So I'll hold on to those if I ever do fish somewhere down the road in my retirement home. Want to breed shell dwellers or something. I don't know. But I got some other ideas. So my retirement plan, I got 11 and a half acres, not too far from Athens. Love it down there. 450 is going to the new store. I sold the 500 over there. That's taking its place. I'm just going to use that. Well, actually, I'm going to move the arowana, the big dollars. I think I'm going to get rid of the Ripsaw cat. Or I'm going to actually put him in the 240, the 4x4 tank. That's plenty of room with B3, the Emperor cichlid over there. But I got a bunch of baby Burundis in there, a female in there. I got to get out, and a big, huge Mapanga red, Labotropheus. That's a monster. Um, so the 375 is up for sale, $2,500 firm, with the wet dry filter, top and light. 10 gallons. We got some shrimp. They're $5 a piece now. To the large, medium large angels. So I mean, we're getting there. So with the new place, there'll be. I'm not carrying nowhere near what I have. I have so much stuff. Look at all these cubes. Somebody buy all these cubes. Some Mozzies are awesome. Favorite Furtosa, pretty much. They're monsters. They get bulky. Love that fish. So I got Furtosas for sale. Big ones. That's a Zaire. There's some down there. Somebody's pretty much scarfed up all the Samazis that are out there. I can't be 100% sure on a couple of them because I put assorted fronts in the 450 gallon. I was doing it as a display so people can see the differences of what different Furtosas look like. So the big filament barbs that were in the 375, the whole group, I thought about keeping them. But we got a few things left. So, yeah, we're getting there, slowly but surely. So, look around, so you keep looking at my mug. This is for sale. It's 84-gallon tall. Somebody wanted it. Of course, they did. Never seen them again. Too many bullshitters out there. I hate Facebook Marketplace. Oh my gosh, I could euthanize half the people on that page, but you got to use it. It's like the biggest. This counter, there's so much. I mean, it's overwhelming the amount of stuff in this place. I mean, I've been clearing the back rooms. I got stuff up in the attic. This counter is for sale. It's custom built. It's 8 foot by 2 foot by 3 foot tall, or is that 4 foot tall? Whatever, but it's in two pieces. Except the top is full. Glass shelving on both sides. Cylinder tank still here. The cheap ass people. I mean, it's a $3,500 setup new. It's set up for an hour. It has a wet dry filter and a brand new heater to go with it. And I'm throwing in a light on there. There was no light. So the bi-level, which is probably one of my favorite tanks. I'm gonna miss probably one of the most. Is for sale, but people are not spending a whole lot of money. I got for $5,000 to have something built like that again would cost a fortune. I know I'm having a 350 gallon built. It's like $7,000. So, yeah, custom wet dry. I'm gonna get ready to do wire change on this. So if I still have, somebody doesn't buy this, by the time I get the 450 over there, I'm going to try to put the Sebrums and the chocolate cichlid in the 450 gallon, then put the Arowana and stuff in there. That's B3, getting to be a monster. Beast, Emperor cichlid, biggest cichlid in the world. That tank, I think I'm going to keep it. It's just a cool tank. I don't know. I still got some specs and Fluval flex tanks. These 55s got to go. I'm selling stuff at cost. This 110 with the FX filter, it's less than $1,400. Tank, tops, light, wave pump, heater, extra stuff, shirt. That's a steal. 30 gallon breeders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 30 breeders right now. And that 75 are available. So I have when you buy 3 or more for $50 each. These are like $150 plus new. These wood shelving units, custom built, real wood. This is not fake stuff. Heavy duty, good stuff. $500 for each, double sided, or both for like $800. I still have stuff on them, but Somebody wants to give me a deposit, and then within weeks, hopefully, be ready to go. Same with the counter. Take a deposit, non-refundable. I'm keeping that bench. So still got some filters left. Getting low on some product. 30% off on all that fluval stuff, which I won't be carrying anymore because Hagen got in the bed with one of the devils in the industry, which I don't like. A big distributor that is full of shit, jack their prices up, don't care. They ship to Walmart or whatever, and they're just whatever. They say they're for independent stores. They're always full of shit. They're two-faced liars, and they make it very difficult for a small store to buy from them. So, yeah, don't like them. Regular $22 for $10. The Flourish Excel, that's super cheap. 50% off on what's left of Fritz stuff. 50% off all the Fluval water treatments, the plant fertilizers, Cycle. Prime is 30% off. Other than the big ones are like half off. The half gallon, whatever. Still has some plants, some rocks. Fish posters, normally 15, those are $10 each. 40% off on decoration, but the resin decor, like all these castles, all this stuff, is 50% off. You buy $100 worth of resin ornaments, I'll give you an extra 10% off. So that's 60% off. That's a deal. We're actually getting kind of low. There's some stuff up there, and we got tons more. There's more right there. So, yep. Good morning, Vaughn. Oh, yeah, a few people on. Frozen food. We're out of cube bloodworms. I think there's some mini cube ones by San Francisco. Still has some brine shrimp cubes. So the brine and bloodworms is not really discounted, but all the other frozen food, like there's mysis, I think there's krill, there's some like discus stuff, maybe beef heart. That's 50% off. So all that needs to go. All the API stuff is 50% off. Medicine, test kits, water treatments, half off. 30% off on the pumps. We're getting low on some things. What's left? Some new filters, new old, in boxes. Boxes are messed up. Regular $230 for $100. 30% off on gravel, sand. Yeah, that's it. There's some foods. Discount 30% off bug bites. Norfin. What else? These filters are cheap. I actually, to make it, I'm going to turn the light on, sorry. Oh, my freaking arm is killing me. Cheaper than Amazon, internet. $300 for $210, I think that is. $290, whatever, but $230 for $161. So a backup canister filter like that one's $375. It's $525 on Amazon. Mine's $375. So, and we're not, I don't know if I should say this. The only thing I've gotten in, I have night crawlers, worms, live worms, wigglers. Got mealworms. We need to pack them. We bought bulk. Howie hard at work. I gotta get going. I need to work on the fish room in SF 2.0. So, like I told people, there's like 200 tanks that were in this fish room, not including the displays or the little 5-gallon rack over there. Going down to like 35 tanks. Big reduction. But I'm utilizing some of the tanks in the hatcheries for holding tanks. So I get fish in, large orders or anything like big bigger quantities. It's up Tiger Barbs. I use example 300 of them. Well, 25 will go in a 10-gallon tank. The rest will go in a 40-gallon, 55-gallon. Same with cichlids. I get a bunch of cichlids in. Majority will be in the basement, and then we'll put some young ones or like a males, select males in, 10-gallon tanks, whatever. And as we sell them, then we bring stuff up from the hatchery, the basement, and restock the tank. So, yeah, that's the idea. That's the plan. So, once this building's sold, I got 60 days to get out. So, that's. I don't want to be. I want to be out of here before the sale. A sale happens, hopefully soon. Then it really pushes me. But right now, I gotta get off and get. I'm on an auction right now, bidding on a trailer, cargo trailer, and a cargo container, and some other things. I would be at this auction all day probably. We're trying to get certain things I'm trying to utilize, but do it online. I might try to swing by there, take a quick look, and then get back to work. I do have some, Brian. I'll have to. We got some lids in the back. I think we still have some new ones. Yeah. Stop in 11 to 5 today, and or Monday. Well, we're gonna try to open a little bit longer Monday and Wednesdays, like 12 to 5. I'll be here 1 to 4 or 12 to 4, a little earlier, depending on my maintenance and everything going on. So take it easy on. I have a customer that's helping out. So he's been kind of learning the ropes, register and stuff like that. So hopefully it goes okay. And then I have some time. I want to try to get over there and start working on. I've been working on it. I was working on it the last few days in the morning. I get 2-3 hours in and getting product, figure out where I'm putting everything, trying to clean it up because it's a small space. Everything's gonna be in one small little store. So yeah. And I just have so much stuff. I have no room. I do not want to get like a storage unit, anything like that. That means I'm losing money. I don't want to pay something monthly, have to move it again. So, yeah, stuff's got to go out of here. Oh, I've been asked before. I'm keeping probably most of my pallet racking. That set, keeping. And I think this set I'm going to sell. This will do 2 sections. Uprights, they're 18-inch by 8 foot. And they're a little more than 6 feet beams. But each beam is like rated for like 3,000 pounds or something. So obviously you've seen they hold a lot of tanks. Big tanks, whatever. This is the real stuff, not stuff you buy at the local stores, whatever. So, if you're interested, I'll sell this whole thing as a set. Cashola. Yes, that's another thing. People, cash. The credit card machine has got to go bye-bye soon. I haven't done a transfer yet. I haven't shut it down. But all this clearance or blowout sales is all cash only. Unless you're going to pay more money. So, bring the cash. And bring enough. So many people go, oh, I only got $50. Bring like $100, $200 minimum each time you come in here. That's what I say. Then you should be safe. We'll be good. You save money and I'll save money actually. So, no more to the banks and credit card industry. But I have to go. I got stuff going on. And I got to get over there and check everything. I need to do some work over there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have to run to the auction thing, which is about 20 minutes away. Fly out, look, run, jump back in the van, and fly back here. So, crazy. I was tired. Other than that, I guess that's it. People suck, they can't drive, and Facebook Marketplace is a pain in the ass. It's a hemorrhoid. But I should be back Tuesday. In the morning, I think. I gotta make a run. I think Tuesday, Twinsburg. So it might be closer to noon. I don't know. We'll see how the day starts. So, all right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. We're open 11 to 5 today. Tons of deals, super cheap, a lot of stuff. Buy, stock up, supplies, etc. So buy some tanks. I gotta get rid of these tanks and the fixtures. So, all right, y'all take care. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Stay cool. It's gonna be a hot 90s and hot and humid here today, tomorrow. So, next couple of days, I think. I'll take it over snow any day. But thanks. Appreciate you. I'm out. Bye.